like they're in Montreal.
It's 11 o'clock.
CBS News, I'm Steve Caven. General Motors says things are different now, paying back $8 billion in federal loans early.
As of today, General Motors has repaid in full, and with it...
CEO Ed Whitaker made the announcement a short time ago in Kansas City, Kansas, at one of two plants where the company will invest millions.
We're going to invest $136 million here in Fairfax.
That's where they'll make the new Malibu. The money won't create jobs, he says, but will save some. And Chrysler says it lost $3.8 billion over the last 6 months of last year, but turned things around the first 3 months of this year. There's been a shift in how we feel about domestic cars, with 38% in an AP GfK poll saying U.S. cars are now the best. 33% favor Asian nameplates. Auto analyst David Cole.
People are really beginning to understand that Americans are doing a terrific job, but everybody in the world is doing a terrific job right now.
President Obama just made some comments about picking a Supreme Court nominee. Live to the White House and CBS's Peter Mayer.
Well, Steve, the president expects to send that Supreme Court choice to the Senate by the end of May, hopefully even sooner, he says. He spoke with reporters as he started a meeting with key senators here just a few minutes ago.
I'm confident that we can come up with a nominee who will gain the confidence of the Senate.
The president says that nominee must take women's rights into account, but he says there will be no litmus test on the abortion issue, Steve.
Cleveland plans to lay off 650 teachers. Other cities plan layoffs, school closings, and program cuts to make ends meet. Lily Eskelson of the National Education Association says actions driven by the economic downturn will hurt kids all over the country.
Dropout rate is going to go up, and the number of kids that really see school as that door to a better future, it's going to be closed to them.
Air travel still isn't what it used to be over northern Europe, but there have been flights, and it will take days to get everyone where they want to go.
For passengers at Heathrow, getting home is still a gamble. Some flights are departing on time, but other travelers, stranded since last week, will be stuck here another 4 days. Angelica Manarelli from Fort Lauderdale is among the unlucky ones desperate to get home.
It's awful. Everything. I have 2 jobs in America, and I'm afraid that I'm going to lose one of them.
Amy Duffin, CBS News at London's Heathrow Airport.
2,000 Brits got on board a Spanish ferry for a long ride home today, doubling up the ship's normal capacity. 3 people are being treated for hypothermia, rescued from a Seattle fishing boat that sank yesterday in the Gulf of Alaska. 1 person on board died. In the Gulf of Mexico, still no sign of at least 11 workers missing on an oil rig rocked by an explosion and fire. Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 12 points. The NASDAQ is down 2. This is CBS News.
Please pay special attention to this urgent piano liquidation announcement. After more than 30 years, Jordan Kitt's Maryland warehouse showroom in College Park is closing its doors forever, and a public sale of all inventory and stock begins this weekend. Prices have been drastically reduced for immediate sale on over 250 new, used, discontinued, and rental return grand upright console, digital, and player pianos from names like Yamaha, Mason Hamlin, Roland, Fabinova, Cristofori, Bosendorfer, and the metropolitan area's largest selection of pre-owned Steinways, each with a warranty. This massive store closing inventory will be open to the public by appointment on Friday, and this weekend from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturday and noon to 5 p.m. on Sunday. Again, Jordan Kitt's Maryland warehouse showroom on Baltimore Avenue in College Park is closing its doors forever, and all inventory, including fixtures, has been drastically reduced for immediate sale this weekend. For directions, information, or an appointment, call 301-315-2464. That's 301-315-2464.
11:04 now on this Wednesday morning. It's the 21st of April 2010. Light rain and 52 degrees, going up to 60.
Live from the Glass Enclosed Nerve Center, this is Washington's most listened to radio station, 103.5 WTOP Radio. Here are Richard Day and Mark Lewis.
The controversy continues over the University of Maryland student who was beaten by Prince George's County Police. School officials are now asking state police to investigate why surveillance video of the incident has gone missing. Attorneys for 2 students subpoenaed the video footage from university cameras, but when it was turned over by the campus Department of Public Safety, it was missing about 90 minutes of footage that covered the time of the beating. About 87 minutes of that video has now been recovered.
When problems occur on Metro, it affects many of us here. And so it's become such a problem that the federal government is also concerned. And today on Capitol Hill, the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform is underway with a hearing about ways to improve the D.C. Metro system. The committee now looking at safety and budget concerns as Metro transitions to new leadership.
You thought you were going to get a new car, but the economy is forcing you to keep driving your old one. Well, that's kind of what's happening when it comes to some transportation projects in the area.
Tight budgets are forcing Maryland and Virginia to take some planned projects off the table and delay others. For instance, an interchange on the Beltway at the Greenbelt Metro, extending Father Hurley Boulevard from Wisteria Drive to Germantown Road, and widening Route 7 from the Dulles Toll Road to the Beltway. Regional transportation leaders will be talking about it during a meeting today at the Council of Governments. However, D.C.'s streetcar and bike lane initiatives are being added as projects that should move forward. With Sprawl and Crawl, Adam Tuss, 103.5 FM and WTOP.com.
You know, it's already the nation's 12th largest business district. And with Metro Rail on the way, Tyson's Corner is set to double the number of folks who work there.
Wednesday's website of the week is a speed trap sharing system.
Look at a map of our region on Trapster.com, and it looks like the whole metro area has the measles. Red dots everywhere, showing you where the red light and speed cameras are, where police tend to hide or set up checkpoints. Now, before you say this encourages kilometers, go to WTOP.com, keyword website of the week, and check the blog. You'll see this site has officially teamed up with the Travis County Sheriff's Office in Austin, Texas, which enters its own enforcement locations on Trapster. The sheriff says the reason speed traps are there is to make drivers slow down, and Trapster helps them do that. Evan Haining, 103.5 FM and WTOP.com.
If you're seeing a number of police vehicles in Old Bowie, here's why. Prince George's County Police are telling WTOP their SWAT team has been called to the scene after the U.S. Marshal, who was serving a warrant, heard a gunshot in the 8700 block of Maple Avenue. No information yet on whether the gunshot came from the house where the marshals were serving a warrant, or if anyone has been hurt. We'll stay on top of this for you.
Just ahead, using the gas tax to raise more money for Metro. That's coming up. It's 11:07.
Welcome to Wendy's.
I'd like some forgiveness.
Forgiveness?
Yeah, yesterday you gave me a large premium combo and only charged me for a medium. My conscience is killing me.
Sir, it's okay. When you order a Wendy's medium-sized premium combo or value meal, you get upgraded to a large for free.
Wow. Well, in that case, I'll have a large combo meal for the price of a medium.
Anything else?
Forgiveness?
Sir, well, okay, I forgive you.
Thanks. Valid at participating Wendy's restaurants in Maryland, Northern Virginia, and the district for a limited time only. You know when it's real.
Wendy's presents Real Mysteries of the Sea. Why does salmon swim upstream to spawn? Why does an octopus have elbows? Most puzzling, why do some places offer a fish sandwich, but they can't be bothered to tell you what kind of fish it is? Now at Wendy's, they take delicious fish fillets, hand-cut from real North Pacific cod, and cook them fresh with a light, crispy panko breading. So go to Wendy's for a premium fish fillet. It's no mystery, real is better. The only mystery will be, why go anywhere else for great tasting fish? Wendy's. You know when it's real.
Protect your home from the invisible destroyer, termites. Call Home Paramount Pest Control for a free inspection today. Call 888-888-HOME or homeparamount.com.
11:08. Traffic and weather together on the 8s. Beverly Farmer in the WTOP Traffic Center.
Fairfax County, Prince William County line on 28, just a little bit south of Compton Road. They're dealing with a crash. Now both sides of 28 blocked south of Compton Road with fire rescue and police response on the scene. No incidents to report on 66 westbound. They lifted the construction they'd been working with earlier out. Rain kind of canceled it out in Gainesville. They were northbound on 29 in Gainesville, though, at I-66, tying up the left lane. Eastbound 66, still 69 into Falls Church, and that slows eastbound 267, trying to get into Falls Church. 395, NA delay to the 14th Street Bridge had been brief, but they're working each way on the GW Parkway, north of 395, the bridge project. Periodic closures completely. I've heard temporary closures to move equipment, so expect delays each way. Big time delays in the district. Northbound Kenilworth Avenue, DC 295. Northbound delays near Benning Road to two separate work zones. One before Burroughs Avenue in the right lane, and then the left lane blocked the Eastern Avenue project. Southbound at last check lanes were open. New York Avenue through lane